There are thousands of videos about money and investing online. And if you're just getting started, it doesn't always feel helpful. It can actually feel overwhelming. You click one video and suddenly people are talking about things like index funds, stocks, crypto, and maybe you're thinking, why is this already so complicated? Can't someone just take my money and put it wherever it grows? At the beginning of most financial journeys, people naturally focus on tactics. They think they need to learn everything. It's easy to believe that the more information you have, the better decisions you'll make. But before all of that, there is something even more important: mindset. Investing is not just about numbers. It's also about how you think about money, your time, your future, and what actually matters to you. We've spent a lot of time learning about saving and investing, watching videos, reading books, and studying different ideas. Through all of that, a few key mindsets stood out. In today's video, we're going to share 3 of the most important money mindsets and how you can start applying them this year. Number 1. Saving isn't only about reaching milestones. It's about having control. When we first start making money, it's about independence, going out with friends, buying things we like, and enjoying the freedom of earning our own income. But over time, our mindset around money starts to shift. We begin working and saving with certain milestones in mind. Money slowly becomes a tool for reaching goals like moving out of their family home, purchasing a new car. Once the goal is achieved, the savings are gone. Then the cycle starts again, living paycheck to paycheck until the next milestone comes along. But what if saving wasn't only about reaching milestones? What if it was about having more control over your life? Control over how much stress you feel when life changes unexpectedly. Because as we get older, income starts to feel different. There are more responsibilities. As our careers progress and our earnings increase, our lifestyles often expand. Many households appear stable on the surface. For example, they may pay rent or a mortgage on time, own cars, keep up with health checkups, take vacations each year. But sometimes that stability depends completely on continuous income, loans, and credit. If the income suddenly stops, everything can start falling apart. That isn't financial freedom. That's financial commitment. So again, saving is not just about reaching milestones. It's about creating enough financial control so that your future not completely dependent on things going perfectly. Because real financial freedom comes when your savings give you choices, instead of forcing you to keep working just to keep everything afloat. Number 2. Define your rich life. What does a rich life look like to you? This mindset is inspired by Ramit Sethi's book, I Will Teach You How to Be Rich. In the book, he describes a rich life as spending generously on the things you love, while cutting costs on the things you don't care about. So what does that mean in practice? It means you don't automatically assume that wealth looks like a big house, luxury cars, or designer brands, especially if those things don't actually matter to you. Instead, you might prefer renting a small apartment and enjoy moving to a new city every year, spending money on experiences such as hiking in national parks, or something simple like trying a new coffee shop each week. Hiring a cleaner once a month or order food delivery so you can spend more time resting, reading, or watching a show you enjoy. Which your family might think that's wasteful. But if it makes your life better and you can afford it, that choice reflects your values, not someone else. Another helpful way to think about this is the difference between being cheap and being intentional. Are you avoiding spending money because you're afraid to spend it? Or are you choosing carefully where your money goes? When you're clear about what matters to you, it becomes easier to spend money in a way that feels purposeful. You're not just managing your finances better, you're also protecting your peace of mind. When you stop trying to match someone else's idea of what it means to look rich, the pressure disappears. And that's when many people start to feel genuinely wealthy, because they're living according to their own values. The last mindset we'll talk about takes saving to the next level. Number 3. Make your savings work for you. In other words, start investing. When we asked young adults, some who had just started their corporate careers, if they invest for retirement, we often hear answers like, why lock money away until I'm 60? I barely make enough as it is. There's nothing left to invest. But it helps to look at this differently. If you are able to spend money on things like subscriptions, online shopping, food delivery, or other non-essential purchases, then there is probably some room in your budget to invest. Investing does not require you to be wealthy. It requires you to decide that it is important. And the argument that you only live once raises a deeper question. If you only live once, why spend that life financially trapped? Think about what it feels like when you have no savings. If your income stops for even a short time, everything becomes stressful. Bills pile up, and you have very little room to handle unexpected problems. This is where savings and investments make a difference. They create breathing room. Imagine having enough savings to take a month off if you are burnt out. Enough money set aside to handle a layoff. Investments slowly grow over time in the background. Even if retirement accounts cannot be used for many years, simply knowing they exist can change how you feel. It creates a sense of security. And it's not just about protecting yourself. Saving and investing should also be about being prepared to support the people you care about. And once you understand that, the next step is putting your money to work. In the next video, we'll break down all the types of investment accounts and how to get started, even if you're just beginning.